Hello, hello. How is everybody?
Hi, everyone.
Hello. So both Beth and Maggie are here, and I'm trying to get over here to comments. There we are. Holy moly. You guys have been chatty already. Let's see. We've got Louise and Maggie and Joanne and Michelle Rowe. Hey, Michelle. And Suzanne. Welcome back, Suzanne. There's Cheryl. There's Diane and Kathy and April. And Sharon. That was quick. I got all caught up. There's Debbie Ham. Very nice. There's Shauna. Holy moly. I just decided instead of waiting till the end to thank my mods, I wanted to jump in there and do that at the beginning. I always feel like it almost comes across like an afterthought. But, between Maggie and Beth and Louise and Michelle, Jody out there, I need everybody. It's a team effort around here. They mean a lot. They do a lot. There's a lot of behind the scenes lifting they do for me.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, thanks. Hi, Lenny. Hi, Marie.
Hey, ladies.
Hello, everybody. I'm not going to say everybody's names again. It's going to be a hello.
Come on.
Diana, Joanne, Marie, Lenny, April, Louise. That's what's on my screen.
Oh my gosh. So how was everybody's weekend? I know. I love the mods too. They're pretty fantastic.
Oh, thanks, Sharon.
Thank you.
Hey, Melly. I'm going to let the cat out of the bag. Thursday night is going to be a lot of fun, you guys. And then I think we'll probably have some random, maybe in the group, probably mostly in the group. We might do like a haul video or something on YouTube. But Michelle and Beth are both going to be here sometime Thursday and for the weekend. And then Beth has to go back to work and Michelle's going to stay for a couple more days. So there's about to be a lot of fun. So stay tuned.
I won't be there.
Well, come on. Come on, Mags. I'll put the tent out in the yard. Oh my gosh, poor Mags. I would never put you in a tent. Oh my gosh. We'll move Mr.
I never
Lang.
Get out of it.
Yeah, we'll move Mr. Lang out to the tent. It'll be all right. So, what'd you guys all do? How are your gardens looking? Flower gardens, vegetable gardens, whatever kind of garden you grow. How's everybody's gardens doing? She can sleep with the chicks. Well, I don't know. They're still in the garage right at the moment. I didn't share that with you guys, did I? I was pretty sad about it for a little while. Then I had to put on my farmer mentality, I guess. We had a little bit of a chicken massacre with the original batch of chickens. A raccoon got in and we lost all the chickens, all the baby chicks. So we've replaced some of them. We're going at it a little slower. We're upping our chicken living situation so we don't have that problem again. So we're learning as we go, I guess. Hey, Lucy and Jennifer, how are you? Oh, my goodness. So let's see here. The deer are eating your flowers. Supposed to be all kinds of things you can do, like for natural deer repellent. I hear they don't like human hair. Have you ever tried that? And the baby kittens. Yeah. I don't think this was a baby one though. It was a pretty ugly mess out there. It was a rough day. I felt like a bad human. When you realize it was your mistake, you just, you wear it a little different than it was just an accident. Hey, Debbie Howard.
Yeah, but who would have thought that a raccoon could get in there?
Right?
Seriously.
Well, thank you for sharing that, Lucy. I'll try not to do that. Oh my gosh. The deer, they're pretty persistent,
Yeah, they love strawberries too.
right? Right? Hey, Diane. They get in it. Yeah, raccoons. Everybody thinks they're so cute. They're mean little things. I don't understand these people that have them as pets and then they're surprised when they get bit. But that's as far as I have very strong feelings on that too. So I feel like it's kind of like bungee jumping.
I don't know about anywhere else, but it's illegal to have a raccoon as a pet here.
It's not everywhere. It's not.
It may be because it's our state animal.
Could be. That could be.
So.
Hey, Beth Andrews.
Hey, Beth.
Yeah, I don't know. So, anybody else have anything fun you want to talk about? What have you been doing, Beth? I'll put you on the spot. What have you been doing?
Well, I'm currently at the moment canning.
Dried red pepper Dawn water in spray bottle.
Huh.
Interesting.
That must be Dawn liquid soap.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's what I would guess.
Hi, Pam. Welcome.
Does anybody else hear an echo?
Yeah,
I don't.
a little bit.
It's probably on my end. Let me turn my speakers down. Oh, it's probably me. I have them at 100. Hold on.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was probably me. Hold on.
Well, glad you could hear us.
Yeah, no kidding. I was like, I wonder what. I think that's why I keep talking louder. Now I can come back to my normal inside voice. We'll see how that goes. Maggie's over there going, sure she is. All right.
Looking to see
Hey,
where Marty
Jean.
is.
Oh my gosh, right? Thanks, Mags.
What? Thanks what?
Did you just say there was no need to point out the obvious?
I didn't say that.
Oh, I thought that's what I heard you say. I think that was
No, I said I was looking to see where Marty was. Mason let him in my room.
It's Monday, ladies. It's Monday.
Well, I mean, it kind of sounded like that, I guess.
Oh, Lord. I'm going to turn the volume back up. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Diana.
Oh, my gosh. Hi, Deborah.
Hey, ladies.
Oh, my goodness. If you're new, this is pretty normal.
Yeah. Yep.
We always go off the rails at some point.
This
We
is a
just never know
crazy
when. Oh, Lordy. I lost track of the conversations going on over there. Thank you, Beth. I am a little bit tan. A little bit. Takes me a while. Oh, my gosh. So, Pam, not to pick on you, but since you're new, if you have any questions, just holler in the chat. Maggie or Beth will catch them. I very rarely catch them, but they'll bring it to my attention. We'll clear it up for you. And the girls in chat are always super helpful. If I'm rambling on about something and Maggie and Beth don't want to interrupt, one of the girls in chat will get you answered too. For anybody else, also, I do all my invoicing through Square. I invoice once a week, so I invoice on Tuesdays. We're back on regular schedule, so tonight's items will be invoiced tomorrow. And then Thursday, if Jean is feeling better and is able, she'll be selling. Otherwise, I'll probably come on and do maybe a short sale, or we'll just goof around or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll make up our mind as we get there, see how Jean's feeling. She's had a pretty long day, you guys. If everybody could just kind of, throw her an online hug, that would be fantastic. And some prayers and well wishes for feeling better. But anyway, when I sell on Thursdays, I carry those items over until the next week and do a combined invoice. So, and I don't use PayPal, I use Square. So there's that. That's the short version. Most of the details you need are over in the description box. My email address is there if you just want to shoot me an email with your real name, your YouTube name, and your shipping info. And then I just will invoice you at the same email address you reach out to me from. Hey, Debbie Howard. I can't remember who I've said hello to and who I haven't now. Too much talking. Oh, Lordy. All right, you guys. What do we got going on over there? Plant marigolds. Maybe.
I got some marigolds. They finally came up and bloomed.
Did they?
Yeah, they're really pretty.
Did you do it from seed? I planted mine from seed and they never came up.
Yes, I bought them to put around the garden because the lady at the store said, "Oh, you need these to keep pests." I don't remember which one she said away. And so we never got into the garden as much as I wanted to. So I just put it in the planter and said, if they come up, they come up.
Nice.
And
cool.
they did.
Very nice. So Pam, the Square, it's just another payment platform. It's very similar to PayPal in functionality. And you just use any credit debit card. There's bank transfers. You can use Google Pay, Apple Pay. You pick. I have it set up for the Apple Pay or Google Pay. One of them's a little tricky, but from your end, you don't have to join or do a thing. It's just like any other online checkout. You don't have to open an account with them like PayPal and all that jazz. So, begonias. I love begonias. So pretty. Oh, and just as a fair warning, you guys, we had a really good weekend. I've had lots of sleep, so I'm feeling particularly ornery tonight. So consider yourselves forewarned.
Yeah, she's just going to chatter away all night.
I am. I might. We may never get down to the desk. We may just chatter all night long. Oh, and I have new toys. Look.
Your inner child.
My inner 12-year-old is delighted. I can't lie.
You one with chickens on it, like the cat that would walk across.
I know. Like the cat did. I need one with chickens. And then there's these. Whenever we need to just have a visual break.
Oh, Leanie. I have the same problem.
Lord. I like that one. Ta-da. We're all ready for the 4th of July and birthdays. Beth, I've got those loaded up too if you want to play with them or if we need them for something.
Okay.
Really, Cheryl? The nice thing is by doing an invoice, if you decide to get anything, invoicing you, it should not be a problem. So there's that. A chicken crossing the road. Yes. So
we get turkeys crossing the road.
How come they cross the road, Max?
I don't know.
To get to the other side?
Well, they could be. More likely they're looking for food.
Oh my gosh.
They also like to stop in the middle of the road.
Right? Yeah,
yeah,
turkey feathers are a mess. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to switch the camera down. Why? This mouse is going crazy. I'm going to switch the camera down. Oh, look at you guys talking about living all over the country again, or the world. I'm sorry. I'm so envious. So envious. Such world travelers we have. So here's the deal, you guys. I need to know where you want to start tonight. We have a mic all the way in the way. There we go. So there's this pile. There's this pile. There's this pile. Because, I hate when there's a title for a stream and then it doesn't pertain to the actual events at all. So these are rag paper. These are gorgeous, pretty things. And I have a couple more rag paper books for you guys because I know some of you are. I've created a couple of monsters. Let's put it that way. And then I have one more thing I have to step over and grab. Or we could start right out with the big guns.
Oh, what's with the big guns?
Oh, you're going to like it, Mags.
Whoa.
Look at this. It is so pretty. Look at that. You guys see the date up there?
No.
This starts in I can't remember, 1866.
Whoa.
Yep. Yeah. She is gorgeous. So, and then I'm leaving all these little extras in here.
All the littles.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that writing.
I've decided I'm going to find one of the penmanship course books, you know what I mean? Classroom books. And I'm going to actually do it and see if I can improve my handwriting so that it looks more like these. Look at that.
Wow. Shauna wants to know if that's rag paper.
This is not, baby. This is a ledger. So this one is not. I've only ever had one ledger that is on rag paper, and I'll be in possession of that one until my last day. It's pretty spectacular. Then all the other ledgers I've come across, I mean, there's all different paper contents. This one is smoother and more fluid than a lot of them. It's not real thick and stiff. I don't think it's entirely pulp, but I wouldn't call it rag paper. There may be a little bit of fiber content in it. So there's that. But look at this. Look how pretty that is.
That is really pretty. Look at how straight it is too.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, did anybody message Lorna, by the way?
Yeah. We don't want to all get in trouble. But this one is written in all the way through. And look at this grubbiness. It's not picking up how grubby. Maybe it's close.
Marie did.
It's pretty close.
Nice, Marie.
But it's really, really nice.
Andrews. Oh my gosh.
And there's a few blanks right there. And then all the little tuck-ins.
That's amazing. Oh.
Like somebody was practicing penmanship. Do you see that? Mm-hmm. I just love it. And then there's a few blank bank deposits, I think. Is that what they are? They've got to be. No. Pay to the order of.
Oh, a receipt.
Yeah. Yep. And they're actually
doctors had nice handwriting back then.
Right. And these are actually purple. I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry, Mags.
No.
I don't know if it's picking it up, but those are actually like a lavender ink.
Oh, really?
Yep. So, oh my gosh, that's lavender ink there too. How crazy is that? And they smudged it. Very nice. So anywho, if anybody's interested in this one, I'll measure it out for you guys. Total transparency. If we do this one, we're going to do it as an offer up, and I'm going to start it where I need to be. So this won't be $1 start one because I actually really loved it.
Well, and look at the date on it.
I know. But I was also thinking if it doesn't go whole, I can always take it apart and then we can all have some. So there's always that thought involved too. If I decide to pay up for them, I know I can break them down and then we all get some.
Look at the cover.
I know. The spine is torn up.
Spine is cool.
Oh my gosh. Wait till I turn it. So it's 7.5 inches across the board and then 12 3/4 inches tall. It's just short of 2 inches thick back here toward the spine, including both cover boards, which they're pretty, I mean, they're not the super thick ones we've seen, but there's a decent width there. So this is part of your 2 inches. And then there's the spine. Look at that thing.
Wow.
It's like perfect. I feel like somebody was like sharpening knives or something back here. I'm not real sure what happened. We're slicing an apple or, not sure. Lots of schmutz. Like there's just every time you pick this one up and set it down, there's schmutz. Every single time. Look at Beth just gave up. She's like, never mind. I'm just going to type in the chat.
I have a lot of background noise, so I'm probably going to do that a lot tonight.
Okie dokie. I'm going to lower your mic down, Beth. You're kind of echoing for me. Open your mic back up for me. I can't. There we go. I had you way turned up from when you were down in the shed the other night. So you were a little, there we go.
Gotcha.
There we go. That's better. We may have to raise it back up a little, but I think that'll help with all that echoing we heard. I think you're good now. Yep. Cool.
Marie hopes you're bagging the schmutz.
There is so much schmutz here. I never bag it. You guys say that, and I'm always like, oh, I should do that. And I always forget, but my trash can is right here. So like, I just scoop it off into my hand, like crumbs, like sandwich crumbs, and I just toss them in the trash. I'm sorry.
Hi, Donna.
I need a schmutz bin to put it in for you guys. But see, there's just little bits everywhere. I'll start a little pile over here tonight. It's gonna make me crazy though, not gonna lie. I'll have to find something to put it in. I'll try to do better. So what do you guys think? Are we interested in this one? Do you want to start with more middle of the road things? What do you guys want to do? Look at the different handwritings. Like there's totally different ink.
Tape a paper bag to your desk and scoop into it, Louise says.
Oh, that's a good idea. It's a very good idea. Will you remind me? Because I'll forget.
You're not talking to me, are you?
No. Oh my God.
I should have known that.
Oh my gosh. So, all right, you guys. Mags, do you have your clock ready?
I will in 2. Yep.
Okay. Whenever you're ready. So you can just call this one the 1866 ledger if you want to.
1866 ledger. Yep. Okay.
And then look at this, you guys. Look at that.
Starting at
200.
Oh.
I know. I wasn't kidding when I said I paid up for this one.
Oh, I believe it.
So, and I just figure it's just easier to just start it where I need to be. That way they know right off the bat if they're in or not. And if it doesn't go, then I know I can dismantle it and we can all have some. So it works either way. And then she can offer up the bag of schmutz. If I collect a whole paper bag full of schmutz, I'm just going to make little Ziploc, those little tube 3x4, 2x3, whatever those size zipper ones are that I have. Everybody will just start getting random bags of schmutz.
I just want to see how much you can collect.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want any of it.
Oh my goodness. So
All right.
whenever you think Mag's allowing for lag or whatever, if there's no bids, if you just want to put in the 30 seconds whenever
I'm
you're
gonna
ready,
put in
you
the
can.
30 seconds in
Okay.
5, 4.
Yeah, we don't. Yep, we don't need to drag it out if they're not really interested in it this way. We can just move her aside, and someday I'll take her apart. We'll see. Dun, 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 ba-dum.
I know, Lenia, you all moved in, all settled. Okay, and there's my stop.
Okay, cool. So let me put a note on this one to dismantle. Do you guys want me to dismantle this if I break it down into
Yes.
page packs? Listen to Maggie. Yes. And she's like, thank you for not bidding, you guys.
No, I would never say that.
I would.
Yes,
No
yes,
shame in
yes,
Okay.
please. Leni's
dismantle.
on a budget because
Yep, I get
we
it.
just bought a new house.
Okay, cool. All right. Page packs it is, you guys.
Yep.
Okay. She's got a note in her. So, Mags, can you I'm trying to decide here. So, is there anybody, as long as we were doing those ledgers, okay, so focus, Patty, focus, rein it in. I have everything around me tonight. So I did pull some other ledgers. If we have time to get to them, they will be flat priced. And they're pretty, and the covers are really nice. If I'm not mistaken, there's one or two that is the very early 1900s, and then the other ones are the 1930s and 40s, and they're farm ledgers, if I remember right. So we have those on deck, so to speak, if we want to look at them later. So these are so pretty. I'm going to show you guys these. Then we'll decide if you guys want to do the rag paper books. And these are all little kind of books. This is maybe 5 by 7. So that shows you the random sizes of those. And then this one is probably about a 5 by 7. And then they all get smaller coming up.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, they're so pretty. So pretty. But you guys, I'm all about the paper. Oh my gosh. So just this one I'm going to show you because this one is very deceptive. These covers, you guys, look at those.
Those are pretty.
Yeah, and the inside of these does not disappoint, like at all. Then there's this. Look I was talking about the penmanship class.
Oh, yeah.
And the whole book is like that.
That's like what we had when I was in grade school.
Mm-hmm. This one is really nice. And then there's this one. This one is all drawings. Look at it.
Oh, wow.
Now this one is printed. This is printed on the page. The bucket is drawn. So this is printed. These are drawn. Printed, drawn.
That's cool.
Isn't that cool? But look how they were doing. I mean, the perspective on that is really nice. Look at this one.
Wow.
And look at the books. I love the books. The boxes. So I don't know what you guys think of this. I thought this was pretty cool.
I think it's cool.
So there's that one. And then this, oh my gosh. I'm going to set these aside so you know these are coming, and the insides, you guys, are better than the covers. As gorgeous as the covers are, they're even better on the inside. This one, I'll show you. This one will do next, Mags.
Okay.
And it will be an offer up also.
Okay.
Because I have no idea how to price this. If it doesn't go tonight, this will probably go on my Stays With Me Forever shelf. This is 5.5 inches wide by 7 3/4 inches tall. This, I'm going to call it a suede. I don't know if it's, what do they call that? Is it buck or new buck or something like that? I'm not sure, but it definitely feels like a suede. And this is debossed into it.
That's pretty.
Isn't that pretty? And it's somewhere between, I don't know what color to call it either. It's somewhere between a charcoal and a cocoa color, whatever that color is. But see, you can see the pile
Yeah, it
on
looks
it.
suede to me. But
Yeah, I think so too. So inside, there are, both are correct. I'm going to set all of these aside and then I'll put them back in. It's the marriage license.
oh, cool.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
From 1924. I just think it is so pretty. And then this is the duplicate. From Cass County, Michigan. Wow. Isn't that cool?
Yeah. Mine looked like it was printed on an index card.
Right? Yeah. So there's that. I'm going to put that in there. And then this is some handwriting. This is like the flyleaf out of a book. So it meant something to someone to keep this with this. All of this came in this pack. I didn't assemble this. Then here's, this is a marriage certificate from 1885. It's written up here, but it's really hard to read. It's like somebody got the wrong year and they had to correct it. So it's actually spelled out down here. So up here, it looks like, when you're looking at the numbers, it looks like 1875. But then when you read it down there, you can see where it says 85, right above the signatures. So this one's from 1885. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about marriage certificates, the old originals. And this is an original. And then the birth certificates. They're just so sentimental. And I don't even know these people, and they're just so sentimental. So then,
oh, sorry.
Go ahead. No, Max.
Do you know what you want to start it at?
This, we're going to just start at $1.
Oh, okay.
And then, because somebody out there has got to be just as sappy as I am, and I want them to get it.
Okay.
So for the one who doesn't do all the touchy-feely stuff, I'm oddly sentimental about things. So this is a junior-senior reception, and here's the menu and the program. And this again is a nice taupey color, and then it's super pale pastel pink on the inside. And then this is a program that goes with it. And then there was a few calling cards, name cards that also went along with that. So those were in there. And then we have this little color. Isn't that cute?
That's cute.
So that's going to go in there also. So that will be that little bundle.
Very cool.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Hi, Renee.
Hey, Renee, how are you doing? Hello there, Donna. I don't think I said hello to you. All right. I wish I'd have brought a sleeve to put this in. Oh, well. Sticky notes it is. So you guys, my kind of thought tonight was I want to do the offer up stuff. We'll do that. We'll kind of work our way through that. But I don't want to do them all just one after another, after another, after another. So we're going to kind of bounce in some flat price stuff. And the flat price stuff is kind of, there's a nice range of price points there for everybody. And some of these books tonight are monsters. So don't be afraid to ask me if you're international, especially don't be afraid to ask me if they're heavy, because everybody here in the US, I can ship. I think all the books can go media mail tonight. I don't think anything is considered magazine, so I think we're okay.
Okay. That's going to Beth Andrews for 32.
Nice. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ladies. Oh my gosh. So
Congrats,
pretty.
Beth. That's really
It's
nice.
so cool. I think I'm going to put this on the cover.
Oh, Lucy was asking if you have any larger rag books.
I do, but yes.
Hey, Renee.
Yes, but I didn't bring them to the table tonight. I'm not 100% sure I'm ready to part with all of them. I don't know. We'll talk, Lucy. We'll talk. Or keep pestering me about it. Okay. So that's one of the things we're going to do when Beth and Michelle are here is we're going to go picking a couple times. So I will look for those especially. I mean, not that I don't anyway, but you know what I mean. So Maggie, I think I'm going to flat price these 4.
Okay.
And I'm going to show them all. I'm going to measure them all. I'm going to show them all. And then I'll ABCD them. And then we'll just flat price these. And we're going to limit them to 1 per person.
All right.
And when we do these, Maggie will be looking for the first A, the first person that says B, the first person that says C, the first person that says D. If for some reason they don't all get claimed right off the bat, then we'll go back through and see if somebody wanted to. So this one is going to be our A, is 6 inches wide by 7.5 tall. B is 5.5 by 7.75. C, I'm going to call that 5.25 by 6.25. And just the board on D is 3.75 by 7. So these are all, we're going to consider these all booklets. This one kind of straddles between book and booklet. This one is another marriage certificate. There's the back. It's got a really cute binding on it. I only wish we could, hey, Juanette, I only wish we could get this marriage, anything still like this today. Look at this thing.
Oh, that's pretty.
Can you imagine scanning and printing this? I absolutely adore these. I do not have a copyright date on this one. However, it is dated on the inside 1920 is when they filled this one out. Look at that page.
That's really pretty.
Isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Look at this one.
Oh, I love that. I love the circle.
Mm-hmm. And then this is where they obviously would have put the guests for the wedding. So that one is going to be a and then our B, there's the front. This one has a cute little satin bow binding. There's the back. Then look at this one.
That one's confirmation.
Yes. And these pages are super thick, like chipboard almost, more than a file folder even, but they're just bound by that simple little 2-punch and then that little satin ribbon right there.
Cool your jets, lady.
There's that one.
Oh, pretty.
There's the center. And it's got the embossed seal. Dated 1936 for that one.
Wow.
I just love this. Like this one, I could totally see using this in a journal or taking this ribbon out and building a journal right inside of this or put a whole new cover on it. Like if you do faith-based journals or things like that, I just think this would be amazing in a journal. So there's that one. Then there's this one. Here's your front cover.
Oh, that's pretty.
Ooh, there's the back. And this one, it has a date, and I forgot to write it down, and I don't know if I can, or did it not have a date? Is this the one? Sometimes they date these on the front cover. I don't see a date on this one. Yeah, there's no date on this one. Most of these tend to be late 1800s, early 1900s. And again, this one would be beautiful. Scanned, printed, Victorian style, or faith-based. And then you never can catch it intentionally. The chromolithographies in these are just fantastic.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
They're just amazing. Look at that one. Is it going to catch it?
That's pretty.
There it is. They're just stunning. I just love these. These are like ledgers for me. I just absolutely love these. The artwork in them is just always fantastic. And then this one is dated December 25th, 1925. So it must have been given as a Christmas gift. And the paper's really pink. The cover is pink. The paper is pink. So you pink girls, you're all in. Look at that.
Oh, now you can see it.
And then I love when they bind them like this. I think this is so cool because it's so easy for you guys to make pockets out of them. How they fold them and bring them back. Copyright on this one is I just took my glasses off. 1920 on that one. And then every page is laid out the same. And you've got all this blank space. So if you wanted to use these for ledgers, for journals maybe, there's all this pretty blank space for all your shabby goodness.
Nice.
Okay. So this one is going to be B. So you'll just want to watch for Maggie's Go.
They all going to be priced the same?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
They're going to be, let's do them for 18.
Okay. Hey, Pam. Okay, Pam Oxidine is going to get A.
Hey, Pam, thank you. Got her.
Rafael Marcos would like B.
Leave that up for just a second there, Beth, so I can get it spelled correctly. Perfect. Thank you, ma'am.
Let's see. Debbie Ham says all. What's left, C or D?
Yep.
All right. Well, she'll at least get C. Hey, Mayor.
Hey, Mayor.
So I'm waiting to see if anybody would like D.
Some of these girls have lag tonight. Holy moly.
Oh.
Knowing that this early in the game, I think we'll just take our time and poke our way through stuff tonight. How do you feel about that?
Yeah. Yeah. That
Okay.
sounds good. Okay. So nobody said D, but Pam Oxendine was the first one, after my go, and she had A and D. She got
Okay.
A, so we give
So
her
she
D.
would. Yep. Perfect. Thank you very much, ladies. You're going to be thrilled with these. Okay. So let's do these two. These are Stoddard lectures. And they're we all just love the covers. I've had stacks of these a couple different times. Sometimes I gut them and make DIY journal bundles for you guys out of them. We've done all kinds of different things with these. 5 3/4 wide by 9 inches tall and right at an inch thick.
What are they called?
Stoddards. Stoddards. They're we always just love the covers and the spines. The spines are leather. These are a little dry and crumbly on both of them. This one's really kind of a hot mess. And one is sun faded. They probably didn't even come from the same set. And I always love the end papers. Look at that metallic in them.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah. They're always just really nice. Looking for the copyright is 1897. And you'll have a variety of plates and illustrations. The illustrations are always really well done. Lots of different plates. And these are a heavier in the context that the paper's dense, so the book weighs more. And they all have that glossy, I think it's picking it up, that glossy sheen to the paper. It's got that smooth finish on it. The paper itself is pretty stable. I think it'd be good for collaging, for coffee dyeing. I don't know that I would soak it in there very long, but definitely in good shape. Definitely perfect for turnable pages and a base to start with. So we're going to do, the only main difference in them is the discoloration of this spine. So I am.
Oh, they're both the same book?
No, well, he did a whole bunch. There's a whole series. There's like 25 in the set.
So they're not, exactly the same then, right?
Correct. The contents will be different. Yeah. Like this one, the copyright date was 1897. This one is 1905. So there's all different, there's a couple different print dates for them. They were printed out, you know. So let's do an A and a B, and I'm going to flat price these at $10, Mags.
Okay.
These are the last two I have. If I can pick these up reasonably, I like to get them because we always like the covers to dismantle and rebuild.
Yeah, Lorna and Lucy like the covers.
Yeah, the covers are nice. And they're hand marbled paper. They aren't printed marble, which is always another fun thing.
Hi, Nancy.
Hey, Nancy Vance.
Okay, those are sold. So Nancy gets B. And Diane D will get A.
Diane D. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. And to the new people, if you have, I was going to say ladies, but if you have any questions, just, holler and let us know and we'll get you taken care of. I see Lorna over there helping. Okay, so let's see here. Let's do these two. These are the same also. And these we're going to want mostly for the covers too, I believe. So here's the front cover. And I do have one errant fly up here that is like totally annoying. So if you see me swatting, I'm swatting at him. If you see him buzz across, he keeps dive bombing. There's the back. And these measure 5 3/4 wide by 9 inches tall and right at 1 inch thick. And lovely marbled paper. I almost said watercolor. Marbled paper. This one's inscribed. Let's see here. These are textbooks on ornamental design. And yep, there's only one copyright date. So it's 1901. And again, the paper has that smooth sheen to it. Lots of different graphics to play around. I can just see where this could, be fun to play with. These have been here for a while because, I had grand plans. I was going to dismantle it. I was going to scan it. I was going to play with it. Obviously, those things have not come to fruition. But there's just lots and lots in these too, especially if you like graphics. I think there's a lot in here to play with. And I'm going to A and B these also, Mags, and flat price them. Yep.
All
and
right.
they'll be the same price as the first two. I just want to flip through this one first. This one had more graphics. This one has more architectural, I think. So depending on which appeals to you.
Same price as the last two or the first?
The last two.
Okay.
The $10, yeah.
Okay.
So I'll get these labeled up for you ladies. We'll do an A and a B on these. Then we'll pull out a rag book and we'll do an offer up on that for you guys. And we'll just keep bouncing back and forth. Oh my gosh, here's a few of these things I'm so excited to get to. You guys, I'm like antsy over here. Like, hurry up, hurry up. I know, $1 for your grand plans.
Hi,
Me
Marsha.
too. Sheesh. Hey, Marcia.
Well, Marsha's going to get B.
Awesome. Thank you.
And Diana C is going to get A.
Diana C. Thank you, ma'am. All right. So I think we'll just start with the bottom one.
Oh,
And I'm not
like
going to fit
that
this
cover.
one.
Oh, like that cover too.
Right? This one, or I don't know, these two, this set or this one, these may be my favorites. Just a warning. So let's see here. This one we're going to say, and when I measure the front, you guys, I only measure the board. I'm not going to measure the gusset or valley or whatever you choose to call it, and the distance between that and the spine. I'm only going to measure the board. So it's 4 1/4 by 7 1/2. And then I'm going to call it just over 1 1/4 inches thick. And this, oh my gosh, you guys, this old leather just delights me beyond belief. Very crumbly spine.
Looks like it got boiled.
Does it almost, right? Or either that or it was in a saddlebag or something for 100 years. There is, you know.
Hi, Lori.
Bending and wear on the corners. Hey, Lori. The cover, the front cover, it's only on by the one thread. I'm going to call it a thread. It's not a thread. It's a band. And I have no copyright date on this because the title page, the flyleaf, all the information is missing. And this thing has literally had a life. And I want to know what its life is. The book is The Universal Traveler. Just so you know. This is rag paper. This stuff is absolutely fantastic. It is beautifully grubby and stained and aged. There's foxing. There's all the things that we love to try to imitate. Oops, come back here, you. And just to give you a fair idea, because it's picking it up, but it's not. Look.
Oh, wow. What a difference.
Look at the difference between white and what the book is. It's just absolutely fantastic. This paper, this is that stuff, you guys, where it's like, if you take it apart, like see down here in the crease where it's, let me see if I can catch it in the shadow. See the creasing? A pulpy book is not going to wrinkle and crinkle and carry on like that. They just behave so much differently. This stuff, if you take this apart, you can crinkle this up. You can saturate it. I swear you could drive over it with your truck. You almost can't ruin this paper. It's just absolutely fantastic. Look at that one. These are literally all about the covers and the paper for me.
Oh,
and these, yeah, look.
Wow. They look like pencil drawings.
Almost. These are probably woodcuts. Every once in a while, I miss the mark on woodcuts, but I'm pretty confident these are woodcut prints. I'm still learning about those, so I'm trying. But this book is just absolutely fantastic on so many levels. I just love them.
Just going to be an offer up?
It is. And we're just going to start this one at $1. And see, like, because it's so... The schmutz, you guys, I'm telling you, it's a thing. Somebody inked over his face. There's an ink smudge over his face. Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
And it's been hand colored in. I just absolutely love that. If somebody wants to Google this one, see if you can come up with an approximate print date. That would be
He
cool.
says it looks like from the 1830s.
I don't disagree. I feel like this one could be like maybe 1800 to 1840 is kind of sort of where I was going to ballpark it. Part of me wants to go earlier than that, but then I'm like, I don't know. The woodcuts aren't quite aren't there.
Louise said I found an 1836 and an 1838.
Nice. Very nice. Print date old. Oh my gosh, you guys are so funny. Can I just slip it into your box? Yeah, I'll just trip and it'll just fly out of my hands and land right in your box, Debbie Kip. We'll do it that way. Oh, Lordy. Thank you, Louise. So who guessed 1930s? You were dead on the money there. Who guessed 1930s, Megs?
Louise.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay, let's see. Which one do we do next? Maybe we'll do some music. Music. You guys generally like these, and I never know how to price them. Ugh, you make me nervous.
Good gravy. All right, there's my stop. Lenny P for 18.
Nice. Lenny P. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ladies. All right. I'm going to rubber band this one loosely, Lenny. Just... I would be really sad if I break the band on that cover. Okay. So, next one is going to be...
Hi, Carla.
Hey, Carla. How you doing? Oh, my gosh. I forgot to ask everybody about their weather. Shauna says, wait. What's up?
No, she said never mind after that. She probably thought she was before the stop, but she wasn't.
Oh.
She was right after it.
Gotcha. Okay. So this one is 9.5 inches wide by 11. I'm going to say 11 3/4. It's just a tiny bit over, but I'm going to call it 11 3/4 tall. And then we're right at 1/2 inch thick. So here's the cover.
What is it?
There's the back. I was going to make them guess, but I feel like this one's a little deceptive. This is music.
Oh, I wouldn't have guessed that.
I didn't think it was music when I found it either. And I think it's German. Oh, clunk right into the mic. Right? German? What do you guys think? I think everything is German, though. If it doesn't look, if I can't pick out a few identifiable Spanish words or a few identifiable French words, every once in a while I can spot some Italian. Otherwise, everything is French to me. I mean, German. I'll call everything
German.
So, but the graphics on this are just fantastic. And the paper and the grubbiness. Can you imagine this sitting at somebody's piano and how many times these pages have been turned? I just think it's pretty amazing. Of course, I can't read a lick of music, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, I
But then,
can't.
go ahead, Max.
I said I can't either.
Gotcha.
Is this
I-
flat price or offer up?
I think I'm gonna flat price this one.
Okay.
So Maggie will just be looking for the first me. Yep. And each after each cover page, it starts over again. Oh, and I think I don't know. I keep waffling between, is this just music or is this opera songs? I can't quite make up my mind. So we'll leave that
That's
yet.
cool, Debbie.
We'll leave that yet to be determined. No, this is not rag paper. I'll let you guys know when they're rag paper books. Probably the rag, and all of those are up here. So when you see me reaching up front, these are the rag paper books tonight. So when you see me reaching from up front, I don't think I have any over on the side. I think I got them all up here.
Debbie Kip says she has an app that she can wave over her text and it will translate and tell her what the language is.
Nice.
Must be off her phone.
I would have to have a full grasp of how to use the apps. I'm lucky to use my phone as it is.
I know, I don't use my phone for much.
I do not use it to its capacity, that is for sure. So, anywho, we are going to do this one for 22, please, Max.
22?
Yep.
Yeah, on her phone, it accesses via the camera. Cool.
I feel like I'm super talented when I go to the grocery store and I can scan the UPC or whatever, the barcode on an item, and it pulls up the coupon for the store.
Oh, no, I can't even do that.
I feel like I've really mastered something.
I basically use my phone for calling someone, getting a call from someone, and texting.
And please don't ever stop voice texting, please.
Oh, God.
I'm going to have to unmute for that one and give you an amen.
Okay, that's sold to Diane D.
Nice. Thank you, ma'am. Okay.
Lorna uses hers to tell time. I do that too. I should have thought of that. I look at it to see what time it is and the weather. That's the other thing.
See, if we keep talking about it, she'll come up with 10 more things.
More than maybe I use it more than I thought I did. Oh, and Wordle. I am so addicted to that
apps. Oh my gosh. Debbie says I have 8 pages of apps. Holy moly.
Oh, no.
I think I have 2. And most of them are store apps. That's so funny. Isn't that funny? Okay, we're all so different. So these are both the horizontal music. These I'm going to flat price also, Mags. So this is 9.5 wide, 9.5 wide by 6 3/4 by 6 3/4. And they've got a lot of music in them. I think, yes, I flat priced them $12 each. This is going to be A. This is going to be B. Okay. A is copyright 1884. B is 1880. I happen to love the inside covers. I just think they're fantastical. These are a pulp base paper. Definitely a nicer, heavier weight. They're stable. And they're creamy color. They're not white.
Nice.
So yeah, they're already like the perfect coffee tea dyed, and they've got some tanning around the edges and stuff. So just nice paper. These, trying to decide if I would run these through my printer. I know that I would try it. I'm like 80% confident that it would work. I wouldn't expect there to be a problem. At the very least, you might have to hand feed them through, that back tray where you line them and it just grabs them differently. They might feed better that way. But if I wanted to print on these, I would for sure give it a shot. I'm pretty confident you'd be okay with it if you wanted to. I love printing on top of old music, so I think it's fabulous stuff. And then you've got the ads again in the back. And these are staple bound, so they're a little bit of a pain to get them out. You have to pop the staples in the back, and they're almost always rusty. So I always lift my pages off from the back because otherwise, with it being the pulp base, they'll start shredding on you if you try to pull the staples through. So there's that. I think that's it.
Okay. Lenny P would like B.
Got her.
And Diana C would like A.
Got her. Thank you, ladies. Okay. So then, who was looking for diaries? See, half a bag of schmutz already. Okay, not really, but still. Who was looking for diaries the other day? This is not a diary, but it's handwritten. Look at that offset.
Oh, wow.
It just makes me want to find a whole bunch of paper and shove newspapers in it and see how long it takes for it to offset like that. I just think it's fabulous. There's this one. I thought I brought another one, but I don't see it, so maybe I didn't. I'll link to an app. All right, we'll see if anybody comes in. I can't remember who it was, so I'm not sure who to call out to.
Oh, okay. So I'm not putting that in. Okay.
Okay, so let's do these two and get these out of my system.
The writing course. Oh, writing and drawing.
So this one will be A. And this will be B. I'm going to flat price these mags.
Okay.
Okay. So we're at 9 inches wide by 7 inches tall. And B is 10 inches wide by 7 3/4 inches tall. And A, the cover is loose, just so you know. But look at that.
I know.
Look at that. I just absolutely love this thing. And then the color just changes right away.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just page after page of practice. And this, I'm not going to call this paper fragile or dry, but I am going to call it delicate. It's definitely coming undone along the fold, but it's a pulp-based school weight paper. And then again, the darkness, it's totally offset from the covers on the first and last pages. So there's that one. I was trying to figure out if there was a class date on this, and I don't see a date from the classroom, nor do I remember seeing, oh, wait, here it is right here. $1,891 for the at least the cover, artwork, maybe for the booklet itself. And then this one, this is Canadian, by the way. That's what I was double checking on this one. Parliament. Yeah, these are both Canadian. Both printed in Canada.
Wow.
Because they were entered into the Act of Parliament. So that's very cool. $18.99 on this one. And again, the cover is loose. This, like, think construction paper, but way nicer than construction paper of today. So again, it wants to come apart at the fold. It just wants to break from being folded so many times, or opened, I should say. Wear and tear. So there's both of those. I'm going to price these at $15 each, please, Mags.
Okay.
And somebody colored in the green on this with a crayon, just so you know.
Oh, those are sold.
Okay. Hey, Paris. So how are you guys feeling about kind of the rotation of this? We'll do flat price stuff, then we'll do offer up on the rag paper books, the older 1700s kind of stuff, and then we'll come back to a few more, keep that rotation up. Is that working for you guys? Okay, Mags.
Paris gets B.
Got him.
And Debbie Kipp gets A.
Okay. Debbie. Okay. Thank you very much, you guys. Okay. There's those. Now then, let's see. So that was a couple rotations of flat price. Let's bring out just start at the top, Patty. Don't overcomplicate.
Aww. Look at that teeny weeny.
Isn't it cute? I just love this little thing. It's 4 inches wide by 3 inches tall, and then right at or just under, I'm going to call it just under a ½ inch thick. So here's the front, and then there's the back.
I see the word album. What kind of album is it?
It's an autograph album.
Oh.
I think these are the coolest things ever. This one is dated 1884. This one is dated 85. Glasses. Yes, 85. And it almost looks in some of them like they're calling her mommy, but it's not. It's MOI. Trying to see how they're doing their M's. MMIE. How would you pronounce that? MOI. MMIE.
Moira? No.
I don't know.
O-R.
But it's so cool. See it? MOI. I don't know how to pronounce her name. I would love to know what it is, though.
Right.
So I'm going to flip this from the back to the front. There, look, you get some schmutz, people, right on the back cover. Not every page is full, but like one side of every page is full.
They're seeing mini.
With an O in it?
M-I-N-N-I-E.
Oh, maybe. I don't think so, though. Oh,
No,
maybe.
Jackie. Sorry.
No, you're fine. This one did. His ends are only doubles. He didn't do an M anywhere. That's where I was trying to compare it. Oh, you guys are right. There it is right there, mini.
Mini.
M-I-N-N-I-E, mini. You guys are so smart. And it's from Maine. Too many from Maine. How cool is that? 1887. Thank you very much. She was in a silent mood. And from your sister, Gertie.
Oh, yeah, you can tell those names are from the 1800s.
Right?
Minnie, Mame, Gertie, Gertrude.
I would love to have been a Gertie. I think that's cool.
Really?
Yeah. Here's a Nell. Anything other than Patty.
It would be like a 90-year-old aunt or something. Great aunt.
I'm cool with that. But we used all older names for all of our kids too, though. I love the older names. Here's an Edith. See, even Edith. I would be an Edith.
Edith. Yeah, I like that name, Edith. You don't hear it anymore, but.
This one's cool. E-A-Z-H-E-L-L-A.
What?
E-A-Z-H-E-L-L-A.
Arabella?
Maybe. Arabella. You might be right. That might be a B instead of an H. And maybe that could be an R instead of a Z. Arabella. We'll go with that. I like it. It's Arabella. It's our story. We'll make it work.
Is this going to be an offer up?
It is.
Okay.
Unless I talk myself into keeping it. And there's that one. It's just so cool. Some are in dip pen. Some are in I guess the ballpoint of the day. There's a couple that are pencil, like this one is lead. I just think they're fabulous. And I like how they're all dated. This one's 1883.
What do you want to start it at?
$9 million, because I like it better than I did when I started. Just kidding. Started at $1.
Okay.
Let them do their thing. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I like this.
Okay, do your thing.
Hey, Patty.
Yeah.
I'll be the Wizard of Oz, the one y'all haven't heard all night. We have a couple of new people. Welcome, Jackie. Just real quick, do you want to let her know how we do StreamYard and live chat versus talk chat?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So as Beth just alluded, we do our streaming through StreamYard, which gives us the opportunity. Beth, Maggie, and I can all see the same chat. And it actually gathers all the comments from YouTube and puts them in accurate timestamp order for us. So we do all of our reading through the StreamYard chat. I happen to have YouTube open on my phone, so if there's ever major dispute about something, we can see it, we can clear up any confusions, that sort of thing. But all the purchase order, claiming of items, all of that is done in the StreamYard because it's the most accurate and most consistently fair way that we have found. So that's what we stick with. Make sure that you are in live chat. That will help you. It will help cut your lag a little, and you'll see more closely what we see. If you were to come back and rewatch the chat again tomorrow, it would show you exactly how we're calling it tonight. YouTube, it just doesn't always keep up consistently. But when they get it all loaded up and you go back and rewatch it, it's always there. What else did you need, Beth?
I think that covers it.
Okay, cool. And if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. We've all been new at this. We all had to learn. We all had to figure it out. So don't hesitate. We've all been there.
Oh, you didn't, Jackie.
I was
Yeah,
going to say we come elbows out all the time.
I was going to say that was a pretty polite barging. Once you get a little familiar with us, you'll discover that.
Right?
Everybody around here is pretty easygoing, and we like to have a good time. So,
Oh, Marie gets it for $10.
nice. Marie M, right?
That's Marie Paper Lab.
Yep, Marie M. Perfect. Well done. Thank you, ma'am.
I know. Congrats. That's adorable.
Isn't it cute? I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, where am I going to put that little guy? Right there. Okay. Okay, so let's do kids books. Or do you guys want ledgers? Do you want to do some ledgers or do you want some kids books? I have totally like too many options out here tonight. I'm having a hard time reining it in. Can you tell?
Oh, I love that one.
Mm-hmm. We could do these kids books. And I have these all, yeah, I have all of these priced. These are all, oh, there's one more. I love this Lou's Mishap.
Kids books.
Look at Mag. Lou's. Where'd it go? Hold on. Okay, you guys, just know that I did not go for looking for this book. It was sent for me to pull out on certain times. So don't you think that Lou's Mishap and Maggie's go together?
That's amazing.
I think
You've only had to pull that out, what, twice?
yeah, I think Lou and Maggie need to live together or something.
I love it.
Right? Kind of hand in hand. I just couldn't help it when I found that one. It just made me think of that title.
Oh, yeah. There's, Lou's Mishaps. That's Louise. So Maggie and Louise.
Oh my gosh. So now I have to pull out Lou's whenever Louise yells that she made a mistake. Okay. I'm keeping Lou. Lou is off the table. Lou has a permanent home here. Okay. This could be interesting. Wait till the day I pull out the wrong one. That'll be hilarious. All right. You guys. So what did the vote come up with over there? Are we going to do kids books, Mags?
Yes.
Okay. Happy you found. Oh, I know. You thought I had totally lost it. I told you it was just misplaced. Okay. So these, I think they're all different. Let me see. They are. I think they're all. Wait, these two are the same. These two are different. So we'll do these two first.
Okay.
And then we'll do these. All right. So this one is Forward March, even though part of it is missing. These kids books, these older kids books, you either find them in really, really good shape or they've totally been beat to death because they were loved. So we're at 10 inches tall, 7 inches wide, and this one is just under a ½ an inch thick. The Sunday Chat is dated right on the cover for you, 1892. I know, right? 7 1/4 inches wide by 9 3/4 tall, and then right at an inch thick. These two mags are both going to be $15.
Okay.
So Forward March, which is the thinner one, is going to be our A.
Hey, Lori.
Hey, Lori. And then B is going to be the Sunday Chat one. They're both very pulpy paper. These tend to be on the brittle side. See where it's cracking? Can you guys see that? So I'm not going to force it. They're stapled, but they always want to crack right there. Let me see if I can catch it. There it is. See where it's got like that sharp bend? The paper always wants to crack. So I'm not forcing them. We're just gonna.
Oh, look at that.
I know. We're just gonna kind of roll it back and forth between them. This one, I'm not sure if the other one is stapled or not. This one is staple bound. So you'll want to pull the staples out, and then you can get to these papers if you want to scan them, print them. These are definitely tanned. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
So you won't need any coffee dyeing or anything like that. But these scan and print fantastically. I've done so many of them. I just love them. Okay, so there's that one. And then B, let's see, are you stapled? Yes, this one is stapled also. So again, I'm not going to force it because it's going to crack this thing. This is super thick paper. But again, I'm going to call them brittle because they're so dry. It's almost like really thick construction paper. But these plates in these are just, like if you have boys, this so speaks to you.
Is there anything you can do for really dry paper,
I use them for collage, and I like to scan them. Yeah. I love them for collage. They're great for that because they give you that perfect background. Like you don't have to come in and do all the aging and staining and all of that because it's already done. Look how dark they are.
Right.
So like all your coffee, like if you have Louise's coffee dyed papers, they're grungy papers that she does. These work beautifully with them. It's just, they're fantastic. Like it takes out all of that blendings, so that things don't look new next to something that looks super grubby old. Look at her.
Wow.
But the art in these is just always, it's like the paper pads, it's the gift that just keeps giving. Okay. So we've got an A and a B for these Please Mags.
Okay.
And in the chat, Maggie, you'll be looking for the first A and the first B.
Jackie said she mod podges them.
Yep. I agree. Agreed. And for the new girls, also just know that I invoice on Tuesdays. So these items will all be invoiced tomorrow. Well, sometimes it takes till Wednesday. It just depends how the day goes. But anyway, Tuesday and Wednesday, then we'll be back on Thursday. I use paper. I almost did it again. I use the Square for all my invoicing. I don't use PayPal. You don't have to join the Square. It's just like any other checkout. You use any credit, debit card, bank transfer, however you want to do it.
Okay. Pam Oxendine is getting B.
Got her.
And Cheryl Hall is getting A.
Nice. Thank you, ladies. Now, Cheryl, all I need to know from you, honey, is if you want me to ship to you on a weekly basis, or do you, because you're international, right? If I remember from earlier, or do you want to build a box? I can build up like a certain weight size-ish box for you, and I can just ship everything at once so you get better value out of your shipping dollars. That's what I offer all the international girls. So just let me know which way you want to go. Hey, Elaine, how are you? Okay. So then we have Traveler's Tales. We'll do that one. This one is so cool. So this one has, let's see, 7 inches wide by 10 inches tall. And we'll call it 1.25 inches thick. So there's the front. Look at the perfect wearing on that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Now, wouldn't this be a great base for a journal cover and just go from there? Look at the back. Just awesome. This one is going to be 30, Maggie.
Okay.
And you guys will, I hope it'll make sense when we get to it. This is all monotone printing, and there's so many colors. This one is sewn signatures, so you don't have that cracking that it wants to do. But again, it is pulpy. So you've got the black. We have the naturally tanned, discolored pages. Yes, Australia, happy for you to do whatever you think is the cheapest for me. Okay, we'll figure it out. We will work on it and we'll figure it out. So don't stress out if I don't get an invoice to you tomorrow, Cheryl. It'll probably be Wednesday. As long as you've sent an email with all your information, that will be perfect. Then I can figure it out and we can go from there. Look at that plate.
Nice.
So, and then it goes to the green. So everything is done in the green. The text
That's
is
really
green.
cool.
Yeah. So then you go from the green to, then it starts with the red. Oh, and somebody went through and hand numbered all the pages, which delights me for some reason. So the text is red. The art is red. Isn't that cool?
Yeah. I've never seen one like that.
Not all the way through the whole book. I've seen like separate little, like a page or two here or there, but not like big blocks of it like this. This is a navy blue. Then we're back to the black. And then it goes to the green. So it alternates from front to, all the way through the colors. Isn't that neat?
Yeah, I like that.
I just think it's, these are my favorites. That form of the art, the graphics. Then the black, and then we'll have green. Then it should be red. And then we should start with the blue. Yep, there's the blue. Okay. So this one is 30, please, Max.
Yep.
And then just the first me. You're doing an awesome job back there, Beth. Thank you.
She
You're
went to
welcome.
make coffee. Oh, she's back. Okay.
I had to make us all a fresh pot.
Oh, you made us a fresh pot of coffee.
I did.
You're awesome.
That's sold to Maylin.
Thank you, ma'am. Did we say hi to you, Maylin? I don't feel like I did.
I think I said hi to her, but now that you said that, I'm not sure. You might have been talking.
Me talking? Never. Couldn't be. Look at this cover.
Nice. I love the front cover.
I know. It's like this has just the right amount. It's just fantastic. So this one, the measurement is, let's see here, 6. I'm going to call it 6 1/4 wide by 9 1/2 tall, and right at 1 1/4 inch thick. This one is going to be $12, please, Mags. Copyright on this one is 1901. There's 2 color plates still in it. These are sewn signatures. But again, it's a kid's book. It's that very pulpy paper. These are thinner though, but they're very clear. And I mean, I just think they're fantastic.
How much did you say? I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. It's 12.
Okay, I thought so, but I want to make sure.
So, and again, this one, there's just so much in this one. It's kind of like that scrapbook paper situation. There's just so much. Oh my gosh, somebody's coming in the back door and the dogs didn't go crazy. There's one of the plates.
Said she wasn't sure what you meant about diary.
Do what?
Maylin said she wasn't sure what you mean about diary.
Oh, okay.
Louise was asking her if she was the one that had mentioned it.
Oh, I thought she was answering. Sorry about that. Continue.
Oh my gosh. And if you're new, this is our normal.
Yes, this is us.
Somebody's always going, what?
Usually
Always
me.
one of us, huh? And then there's the other plate. So there's that one. And some of the signatures are literally hanging on by a thread. They're about ready to just fall out for you. Okay. Easy Steps for Little Feet. It's the title of that one. Then I think, oh Lordy, which one? We'll have to pick one. Maybe this one.
That's sold to Elaine Ingram.
Nice. Thank you, ma'am.
Are you almost ready
Okay.
for a break? Quick break, quick.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me bring these out here to at least give them some. Beth, do you want to chat with them or do you want me to play an intermission?
I can chat.
Okay. So Maggie and I are going to mute. I'm going to leave the screen here. And Beth is going to chat with you guys. Give us a couple minutes and we'll be back. Beth, if you need something, I'll have I can hear you if you need me.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, this is where we chat. What do we want to chat about? What's everybody been up to? Let's see. Trying to think of any funny stories this week. I've got none. Work, yes. Yes, work is always. Being adult just really takes the fun out of a lot of stuff because you always have to go to work. Isn't that blue one pretty? Well, rain, I guess, would be a little bit better than snow. A duck on the roof next door. Yeah, it was 98 here today. I noticed in the truck. Oh, yes, Michelle. I'm not going to say that one out loud because Patty said she could hear me. So anybody that's got any ideas, you just let us know. Anything is better than snow. 105 heat. I would just stay inside all day. Oh, that sounds fun, Diana. Be careful traveling. '73. That's like the perfect. I like mid-70s. I'm good. That's my good spot is mid-70s. I like that. Right, Michelle?
Okay, I'm back.
Okay,
Good.
somebody that it's just easier when you can hear a voice talking back.
Right.
The
What are we
Nothing.
talking about here?
weather.
Oh, 72 here right now.
It's 89. It's what my computer says.
Right now, you're only an hour off from me.
Yeah, but it's like 700 miles.
Parts of Montana got snow.
What?
Wow.
Yellowstone is shut down from flooding. Wow. That's crazy. Joanne said
Yep.
it's the heat
Good.
index was 109.
Wow. Yeah, Lucy, we don't know. We don't do Celsius, so not sure what
Let's see.
yours is.
That would be 26 plus 40, 66-ish, I think.
Oh, yeah?
I think it's times 2 plus 40 is the quick and easy American need
Oh,
to figure
really?
it out real
Times
quick.
2 plus 40.
I feel like that's right.
Good to know.
I'm just going to go, I don't do metric anything.
Either
ever.
way, it's too cold for June, she says. 105. Wow, Debbie.
Like our weather this whole last week was perfect temperature. It was like mid to high 70s, right? Nice little breeze, couple of rain showers, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
us here.
Today, it's 90 something, and it's going to be mid to high 90s and super humid all week. I'm so not excited.
The humidity is what does it for me.
Oh,
You walk outside and you feel like you've had a shower.
Yeah, I know. I hate
Yeah,
the
no.
humidity.
Plus double plus 32 is what Lucy does.
you were in the ballpark. I'm just going to say you were in the ballpark.
I was, because I used to go up there all the time and I would be so confused, and I felt like that's what they told me to do.
So, oh my gosh. And then Debbie Kip, that's way too hard. I'm not multiplying.
Yeah, I know. I
anything.
couldn't.
Yeah.
Not happening. So, okay. This book, can I just tell you guys this thing? All right. So, all you math girls out there, print date on this thing is 1786.
Whoa.
Just so you know, somebody can do the math on that.
Oh.
So, we measure, let's see here. This one, the board comes all the way to the edge of the spine. So I'm going to do 4 1/4 wide by 7 inches tall and right at 1 1/4 inches thick. So definitely some, shelfware.
Yeah, that's cool.
Look at
Wow.
that spine.
Wow.
What's it called?
Well, it's
Mine.
German.
Oh, okay.
And it's pulpit speeches.
Pulpit speeches?
Pulpit speeches, yep. A lot of the books from that time were religious base, because that's who could afford to have printings done. So that's kind of what started the whole printing thing. Very, very short, summed up version there. But anywho, this is definitely your cotton rag paper. It just feels like fabric. This is the please. It's just amazing stuff. Everybody needs some of this in their life. There's just no way to describe it. This is the
Right,
stuff you just
Amy?
want to pet. You just want to handle all the things. What,
Maylin
Max?
said it's close to the Declaration of Independence, 17.
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Wow.
Yes,
Michelle
it
said
is.
236 years.
There you go.
Holy moly.
So there's some discoloration in it. I found a couple of books I'm stalking currently. One is from the 1500s.
Really?
Really, like that one will go under my pillow for a long time. So, I mean, I don't know. It's just the paper, you guys. It's the paper. It really is. It's just absolutely fantastic. And see the foxing here on the foredge and on the top. And then there's some on the bottom. And that's just interaction between the content of the paper and its environment, the moisture, just all of the things.
Is this going to be enough for up?
It is. And then depending on the paper content, sometimes it reacts with the ink. So then you get these really dark, like where it's around the text block, it'll be darker and then lighter again out here. It almost has that offset look to it. And then you'll have pages where it didn't do that. It's just because whatever they used to make the paper was different. And then because every one of these is handmade paper, literally, where they come off a little thin on the screen, they just used it anyway. This isn't like rodent damage. That's just the natural edge of that paper. Yes, definitely printed in German. And see, here's another one. Like, you just don't find this stuff now.
Right.
It's just absolutely fantastic. This stuff, I swear you could almost put it in your washing machine.
Wow.
It just feels so much like fabric. And again, see that, like where it came off the screen. It's just, and it just whips out to the little fibers. You can see all the little fibers in it and everything. When you have this in your hand and you're not looking through the camera, you can see all the little flecks. You can see it so clearly, you almost can convince yourself you can feel it. And the weave of the screens where they would pull the pulp up out of the, saying pulp because I don't know what else to call it. Where they would put everything in the tub, all the fibers and, all of that before they would pull the paper up. Like, you can see the weave of the screen in the paper. It's just absolutely, it's just amazing stuff.
What did you want to start it at?
$9 million. No, I'm just kidding. This one, we're going to start this one at 25. And let them have fun. And these weigh nothing, you guys. You would expect these to have, this does not weigh, I bet you it doesn't even weigh a pound. It might weigh a pound. They're just so deceptive. It just always kind of boggles my brain how lightweight these are when you know that they're the rag paper. It's just, you guys know these are my favorites. I love them. Absolutely love them. I keep thinking someday I'll just stumble across the opportunity to find blank paper from that time. But then it's like, how would you know it's really from that time?
Right.
Wouldn't it be the most awesome thing in the world, though, to just find a whole box full of the blank paper? That would be pretty awesome. I think.
I just can't even imagine having a book that old.
Oh my gosh. got a couple that are older, the big ones. I've
Mhm.
shown them and we've
Yeah.
looked at them and drooled on them, and then I go put them away. You would not even care if it was the first time that. Oh, right, Lucy? Exactly. Yeah, there's just something about this paper. It's just fantastic. And like one of my favorite things is for when you guys get them and you're like, ah, I get it now. I understand. Yeah, there's just something about them. Then we'll do this little blue one next.
That's going to Maylin for 39.
Awesome. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ladies. Okay, Maylin. All right, I'm going to leave this one out here just so I can use it to show you guys something. So this one measures 3.5 by, we're going to say 5.5. It's a little bit crooked. We're going to say 5.5. And then just over an inch thick. It is like perfect palm size.
Yeah, it is.
And look at this. It's got just a little bit. I'm going to try to catch it. Hold on. See if I can. There's just a little bit of, it looks like bubbling where it's come up, but it is just a tiny, the paper is just a tiny bit loose. So it's just like an air bubble. Like if you glued it down and you get that air bubble in it.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, there's your spine.
Hey, Jody.
Hey, Jody. And then there's the back. And there is like a varnish coat over it. Just so you know, you're not just imagining that, it really is there.
What's the name of this one?
This one, the print date is 1780.
Whoa.
And this literally is not as heavy as a box of tissue paper. Like,
is that French?
Yes. I believe so.
Yeah.
It is so, look at the tiny little text blocks and then look how crooked they are. Like I'm holding the book flat to the camera and they're totally, yeah, they're just fantastic. And then down here across the bottom, you've got the uneven edge again. They didn't waste a tiny bit of paper, not the tiniest bit. And this, the texture and the weight is entirely different than the paper in the first book. Like, remember how this one is real soft and fluid? Mm-hmm. And then this one.
Yeah, you can hear it.
They're totally, totally different. It just depends on, like, and this is where I say I'm still learning. This could be a mix of cotton and hemp, or cotton and papyrus, or hemp and papyrus. They had a natural like history and all of that of when each one was predominantly used and all of that. But depending on where they made the paper, they would blend up whatever they had to make whatever they needed. So you would come out with all these different weights. And there's a lot of people that are so incredibly smart. They would open this book up and they'd be like, yep, this is this, this, and this. Oh, okay. And it's just amazing. Now this piece is totally different. And I love these little bits in here. This one is way thinner than that one that I was showing you a little bit ago.
It's not rag paper, right?
Do what?
It's not rag paper.
This
right?
one, I feel
Or
like
is
it's a blend. I don't think this one is all just cotton rag paper. No, I think there's something else in this one. But
okay, one
you
that was
know,
asking.
yeah. And you can totally see every little mark from the screen when they pulled these pages up. There's like a natural little border line. You can almost see it right there.
Mhm.
That would have been around the edge of the frame. And they just, I don't know, they're just absolutely fantastic. But notice how this doesn't have lots of foxing and stuff in it, and a lot of the discoloration like this one had here. And this doesn't have the little fiber like cotton head bits. Like if you were using the actual cotton, like the cotton right off of the cotton plants, it doesn't have those little bits in it.
Lana says it's too white not to be rag paper.
Well, but this is creamy. This one is white, because I know where you're going, Lorna. This one is white. This one is creamy. Do you know what I mean? Which makes me really wonder if there's plant fiber in this one, because see how creamy that is? And see the whiteness of the one down below?
Yeah, you can see the difference.
So I'm just not sure. Or maybe it's just, and this is where I'm still learning, like this could still be cotton paper, but because maybe this, and I'm just guessing, you guys, and this is just things that I'm learning from the book gurus that I go visit them and they're teaching me, and I'm trying very hard to be an absorbent sponge. It could be a regional, like where the cotton is grown or where the fibers are grown. That, like, paper evidently, from what I'm understanding, and I'm overqualifying some of these statements, you guys, because I don't want anybody to misunderstand or think that I'm still learning with you guys. Let's put it that way. But depending on where the things are grown will also change the attributes of the paper. And that makes perfectly good sense to me. So this could be 100% rag paper, but I'm just not certain because the feel of it is so entirely different than what I am confident. This is 100%. This is rag paper. This I know is rag paper. This I think is rag paper. Does that make sense? Linen. I would go with linen. Yep, I could go with that. That I could go along with.
Is this going to be an offer up also, I would assume?
It is.
And what did you want to start it at?
Let's do it the same as the last one. I absolutely adore this book, you guys. And I think it's because the paper is so different. I've thought about bringing, like when I picked this up, it was absolutely intended for you guys. I'm pretty sure I've brought it out and shown it to you guys a few times. I know that I've had it for over a year. I just think there's the size, the French, there's different fonts, there's different amount of text, there's different text blocks. It's just so cool. And I've not found another one like this one. I like the tiny little text blocks with all this space around it. It is, obviously sewn, totally going to be able to, if you took this apart and you start reusing it, you're going to you'll start out using it super sparingly because you don't want to run out. And then you'll be like, wait, I'm never going to run out of this. So you're going to start using more and more of it. It really is just fabulous.
Is it light?
Oh yeah. This
light?
one is, yes, absolutely light. I am totally confident that a box of Kleenex weighs more than this book.
Wow.
Yeah. And here's a sticky note for reference. It's just the cutest little thing. And
It is. I love
the
the
marbled
cover.
paper is so different. That could be, Lucy. See, and that's one of the things I'm still trying to learn is the difference between, and like learn it in the, like, how do you explain that without sounding obnoxious? And please don't ever take me that way, you guys. I try really hard not to come across like some obnoxious know-it-all, because I for sure don't. I know what I like. But I'm trying to understand the difference between like cotton rag, linen rag, the hemp, you know, the papyrus, just by seeing it and just by feeling it. That's totally different than reading about it and learning about it that way and knowing the difference. I want to be able to identify it by looking at it and feeling it. That's what I'm trying to learn. I do, Renee. I do. You know what? One of these days I'll come on and I'll just bring all the different books and all the different papers, and we'll just hang out and look at paper.
That's going to go to, oh, sorry.
You're fine, Megs.
That's going to go to Diana C for $30.
Nice. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ladies. Yeah, playing with the paper and pulling out the books, that's some of my favorite things to do. So that would never, ever, ever hurt my feelings. So next, we're going to do one more offer up, you guys. These came as a set. So what I want to know is do you guys think they should stay as a set, or do you want to split them up? Together, they weigh like nothing, and individually they obviously weigh less. They're just perfect. Look at these.
Oh, I like that.
And the aging on them, they're just fantastic. They're not like boiled book, but definitely been squirreled away, used, all the things. They're fantastic. These are some weird, they're like 3 1/8, and the fly is buzzing around, guys. 3 1/8 by 5 1/8. And then I'm going to say like 3/8 of an inch thick. And most, it's called Union Questions. And by union, I think, what did I decide? They're select portions of scripture from the Old and New Testaments. So I'm not sure. And this is volume 1, and then this one is volume 2. And the dates, were these dated? Hang on one sec. Pretty sure I saw a date somewhere. Maybe not. So these were for the Baptist, Methodist, Congregationalists. Oh my goodness. I don't know how to pronounce that. Presbyterians, Lutherans, and the Reformed Dutch is who these were geared toward. I don't see a date. I really thought I saw a date on these, but evidently I did not.
So far, keeping them as set.
Okay.
2 to 1.
2 to 1. So there's those. I can flat price these, or we can do them as an offer up. It's entirely up to you guys. If we're leaving them as a set, I'm totally cool with that. Now I'm annoyed. I know I saw a date on these somewhere and I can't find it.
Do they go together? Diane's saying if they don't go together,
Yes.
then split them up.
No, they go together. They definitely go together. Most definitely. See, and that's what happens when you find the date and you're like, oh, I don't have to write it down. I'll be able to find it quick. No, you can't. Every time.
Just Jackie says set and offer up.
And again, these are really, these are thin, they're soft, they're the fluid. There's definitely cotton fiber in these, like without a doubt. They're just absolutely fantastic. Some of you have seen where I take this cotton paper out, like in the books that we've dismantled, and crumple it all up. And then a couple of you have heart attacks. And then we flatten it all back out. It's just, you can just iron it right back out, just like fabric. It's absolutely amazing. So if they want to leave them together, and we're going to do them as an offer up, this is 1 and this is 2. We are going to start these at $20 for the pair.
Okay.
They're just really, really cute. I happen to love them. And without a doubt in my mind, if I were to keep these, I already know exactly what I would do with them. I think they'd be ridiculously cute as a little pair of journals to go together. And then I would totally reuse the papers in other journals. Like a boxed set. I think they would be really, really cute that way. Okay, so while we have the offer up running, I have some questions for you guys. Anybody interested in flat price ledgers? I have one really nice old Bible that we could look at, and then some pretty books. You guys tell me which way you want to go. Are you guys interested in flat price things? You guys want to do offer up things? What do you want to do? Because I brought it all.
You did.
I did. Mags, if you could see the pile of stuff that we haven't even gotten to yet, you'd be like, good grief.
I know.
Listen to her. She's like, I know. Well, kinda. I went a little crazy tonight. I couldn't quit.
I see your piles often enough.
This is true. I was having a really hard time editing today, though.
Just bring all the things.
Just bring it all.
Bible, pretty books.
I'm looking through.
That's going to Diane D for $30.
Nice. Well done. Diane D for 30. Yippee. Oh my gosh, I get excited for you guys. All right. So this one, I think we'll do this one first. Uh-oh. A storm. We had a
storm in Alberta.
Yeah, we had a real quick one blow through tonight. So this one is 7 inches wide by 10 inches tall. and it's right at 1.25 inches thick. So this is that pebbled faux leather book cloth situation. There's your spine. And then there's the back. I was really sad I couldn't find the other volumes, but this is what there was. And there's the marbling on the foredge, the top, the bottom.
Well, that's
There's
cool.
your, isn't it? There's your end papers. Yeah. This thing, you guys, 1900 is the copyright. There's 40 illustrations and color photographies in here. So I'm going to call them photographs. So here's some of the plates that are in here. Look at these.
Oh, nice.
And all out of copyright. So you guys can do your thing. And we're not going to see them all. There's birds, there's butterflies, and florals is what I remember seeing. And a lot of the florals, look at that.
Oh, that's pretty.
Can't you imagine these? Sewn signatures, totally able to take these apart, scan these, print, do your digital fantasticness with them. I couldn't think of where I was going with that. More butterflies or moths. More birds. And you happen to see how far we are into the book? Like not very far at all.
Right.
There's just so much in here. It's a little bit crazy. If you like birds, I love that one. So pretty. The fish don't do it for me.
No.
But look at the chickens. They kind of make up for it. And the florals. Yeah, it's pretty, right? So, Mags, I would like to do this one as an offer up.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say flat price.
Yeah, we'll do this one as an offer up, and we'll just start it at $1. Look at that. I love when they lay them out like this because
that's
it's perfect.
Really pretty.
Isn't that?
Yeah.
But it's like it's perfect journal stuff, you know? It's like,
yep.
For people like me who don't do digitals, it's fantastic. Look at that.
Nice.
I don't know what you want to do with the bananas, but there's bananas.
No, skip that one.
Yeah, right.
What would you do with it?
There's another one. I would probably chuck it. Not gonna lie. Probably gonna chuck the fish too. I'm not into the fish. I like the bird ones though. I don't like all the bird ones, but I like a lot of them. There's more. Great. There's another one that's perfect. I love when they have them set up like that already. Like when they say there's 40 plates in here, I'm just kind of like, I think there's more than that. Look at there. Some of these are like, it's very weird. Can you guys see like that shadow there? For the life of me, it's like there's another page stuck to it. It's the weirdest thing. Every once in a while, these are like that. So I'm wondering if somebody was pressing leaves in this and it offset into this page.
That could be. Oh, that's pretty.
More birds.
Banana cream pie.
Yes, please. Who's making that?
Oh, Lorna. Well, she won't make it, but she might get her daughter to make it.
True. There's another scenery. Yeah, this one is just chock full of stuff. More fish, more birds, more florals. Just so much stuff. Look at this one. More florals. He's mean. Look at those teeth.
Yeah, that looks like a Fisher cat.
Oh, is that what they look like?
Yeah, they're real nasty looking. They have razor sharp teeth too.
Seashells, birds, florals. Look at that
Okay.
one.
Nice. That's going to Elaine Ingram for $12.
Nice, very nice.
Congrats,
Elaine.
Elaine. That's a nice book.
For 12. Well done. Okay. So I think. Let's do. See how you guys feel about these. Okay. Trying to check my prices so I can see if I have any duplicate prices. We can do them together. These are all going to be flat price, Max.
Okay.
Okay. So, all right. So we'll start low and work our way up. See what you guys think. So both of these are going to be 12, please, Max.
Okay. A or B?
Yes.
I think we all read that, Maggie. I'm pretty sure everybody
I
read.
know.
Read what?
Lorna had said stupid magpie, and I thought she said stupid Maggie.
That's the way I read it.
And Joanne saying, I did too, Maggie.
Oh my gosh. Way to go, Lorna.
She has too many magpies in the yard all at the same time, she's saying.
So A is going to be, this is Pilgrim's Progress. Just so you guys knew. It is 5 3/4 by 9 1/4, 1.5 inches thick. Then we have 5 1/4 by 8 inches tall and an inch thick on the art gallery. So this is definitely debossed, super grubby. This falls into boiled book category. No two ways about it. Perfectly perfect. Look at that. Goes all the way through. I really want to stick my finger through there, but I'm afraid. Oh, there it goes. It fit.
Oh, wow. That's a nice cover.
So, and this just nice paper, you guys. The copyright on this one is 1856. Definitely got some fiber content in this paper. It's not just pulpy. I don't think there's a lot of there's a few illustrations, but not a lot. It was at one time marbled along the foredge, the top and the bottom. Lots of negative space around it. Like if you have some border prints or something, these would be really cute around here. Sewn in signatures. It's going to work perfectly in your journals. And again, it's got that creasing where it's sewn in, where pulpy paper isn't going to do that. You know that their fiber content when they wrinkle all up like that, because a pulp paper is just isn't going to do that. It's not the characteristic of it. So there's that. So that's the Pilgrim's Progress. If you just want some nice paper to play with, a really cool cover, this is all you. This one is all plates and prints.
Ooh.
Copyright, yeah. And they're all over the place, like every single topic, but they're just all so well done. There's girly ones, there's farmy ones, there's a couple of religious ones, there's some of the Victorian that we all love so much. It's just chock full of plates. Print date and copyright date on this one is 1893. So if you want to scan and print, you're all good to go. Absolutely fantastic. So that's that. Oh, I should probably A and B them. Ha.
And let me know how much.
Oh, I'm sorry, $12. $12.
Okay, those are sold.
Awesome.
Louise gets B.
You got it, ma'am. Thank you.
And Debbie Kip gets A.
Debbie Kip. Thank you, ma'am.
She went after that cover.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. It's a pretty cool cover. And there was no point in dismantling it and doing just the cover because the paper is really nice too, I think. But I mean, how much really nice paper does one need sometimes? So these two are both going to be 17, please, Mags.
17. Okay.
Yep. Oh, duh, Patty, you have sticky notes for them. I did have this one priced a little higher, but I brought it down so I could show them together. So A and B. Yep, we're in frame. Okay. So again, this some
Wow.
of you girls are gonna go after this. See, it's deep. Can you see the image in there? It's debossed. It's just fantastic. There's the spine. There's the back, and I'll measure them in just a second. Here's the B, your spine, and the back. So let's see here. We are at 4 3/4 wide by 7.5 tall, and then right at 1.5 inches thick. We're at 7 3/4 tall. The board, this one is stapled, I believe. I'll have to double check that one. I'm going to say 4.5 wide and right at 1/2 inch thick. So copyright on this one is 1855. And again, this is just lovely paper. Pretty sure this one is a blend. There is some pulp in it, but it's just a nice soft blend. This would take Danger in the Dark. There's zero, I don't think there's any illustrations at all. But again, this is one of those that has deceptively no weight to it. But look at the foxing going on in here. It's, and like, where was that one page? See how like bright white this is? And then up here, you've got the foxing. Pretty sure I saw like smudgy chocolate fingers in here.
Oh, nice.
It's just what it looked like to me. I doubt if it really is, but it just was pretty cool. So anywho, between the paper of this and this is the kind of stuff it's like I want you guys to experience. It's just fabulous. There's a couple different fibers in this, but literally this big book weighs about the same as these two little books. It's just crazy to me. So then this one is a kid's storybook, and the plates in here are just fabulous. And copyright on this one is 1894. Oh, and these have lessons. So this was obviously a reader. And you hear just that little bit of crispness to it. It's just fabulous.
You have to go, Beth? It's just after 10.
So there's that one. Okay. So we've got A or B for 17.
Yep.
To answer your question, Maggie, no, I have one more hour.
Oh, I thought you said you'd have to leave at
Yeah, I
Tan.
did, but I was wrong. Beth's Bumble.
Oh, okay.
There we go. They were going to look for a book earlier that said Beth's Bumbles. I appreciate you looking it up.
That's right. I meant to say that. I forgot.
Oh my gosh, you guys. You guys are too much sometimes. Too much.
Yeah, but you love us.
Most of the time. I mean, yes, I absolutely do. Are they passing on these, Mags?
I think so. It's just, with the lag, you never
It's
know.
all
But
good.
it's still available, and if somebody
Okay.
says they want it, they can have it.
Perfect.
You
Because we know Patty's not pouting.
know.
Okay. So this one, this one I feel like I really want to just be super ornery and say, you just got to trust me. You'll love it. But this one is going to be $20, Mags.
Okay.
And it is 7 inches wide by very nearly 11 inches tall, right at an inch thick. It is indeed French.
Ooh, French.
And it is from 1921. And it's music.
French
It is
music.
Yep. And it's got the printed verses.
You said
Super
1921, right?
Yes, 1921. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yep. Definitely sewn signature. Super easy to get apart. And it's going to work in anything. I love how they separated it for each musical work. Is that correct? I'm so not musically inclined. So, and that's all I got because I don't read French and I don't read music. So it's kind of all I can talk about that one.
Okay. Does France follow same copyright rules? Maylin wants to know.
Every country is different. Every single one is different. I think ours
Is ours the longest?
I believe so. I think. Lorna will chime in if I'm wrong. She comes and saves me. She keeps me from totally putting my foot in it.
That's Ulta Shonen
Nice. Thank you, ma'am.
Musin.
Okay. Lorna. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So you guys, you want to look at the farm ledgers? What do you guys think? You want to stick with the regular books? Or do you want to look at a really cool, let's look at this. Well, since I'm asking 82 questions, how about I show them these? Look at that.
Oh, look at that cover.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh, those are beautiful.
See why I was having trouble editing? Then there's this cover. Bet you can't guess what that is, huh? Then there's this one. See what I mean? There was just too many choices. The editing became strenuous, I tell you. Then there's a mini one. Look at that.
Those are amazing.
Aren't they? The covers are just
Yeah.
fabulous. And this one, Louise, look at this.
Wow.
Look at that. And the spine needs a little help. But this thing is just like amazing. Just love it. So see, you guys, I was really having trouble with the editing process.
I don't blame you.
Lucy, it's a process. Ugh. Lorna, 1025. I think she meant 1925, guys. Okay, so let's see here. Let's do This one is the Bible, and this one is this, you guys. This is the Household Book of Poetry. This is just as pretty on the inside as outside. Which one you want to see first, the Bible or poetry?
Are they heavy?
These are not internationally friendly. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Somebody was going to ask, I know. So
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, not internationally friendly.
Poetry. Wow. Poetry.
I figured they would go poetry. This one is all about the covers. I may dismantle this one. I want to show you just so you guys can tell me. Before I dismantle them, I like to get a feel for if you guys are interested in these pages in packs. So I'm just going to flip. And it's your typical, I don't even remember the copyright on this one. It's not crazy old. 1863 on this one. We've had some earlier ones. So you guys will have to let me know. Hello, Sue.
Say, did you check that out?
So so yeah, we've had earlier ones. Look at that on the inside cover, for Pete's sakes. Gold leaf. Yes, please.
Wow.
So yeah. So there's that one. If anybody's interested in this one, let me know.
They're saying page packs, please.
Okay. Because then I can bring the cover back. I'm not in a rush to tear them or dismantle them. If people, people go through phases, they do like prayer journals, things and such. Okay. So let's see here. Let's measure you. You are 8 inches across the cover board, and then 11.5 inches tall, and right at, I'm going to say 2.25 inches thick. So and remember, this thing has some heft to it. So internationally, you're not going to be thrilled with the shipping. But look at that debossing on this thing. Look at the bands.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Isn't that awesome? And they really stand, they're pretty, let me see if I can, there it is. They're pretty dimensional. And then the back,
That's beautiful.
Isn't it? Okay, so I need something to support this. It's only held on by just these, literally the spine is all that's keeping this cover attached. So what do I have?
There are a couple interested in the Bible. One's asking how much.
Okay.
And one that's interested.
Okay. We will do the Bible next, you guys. Hey, Brenda. So here's your marbled paper. This has been cracked, and every time I open it, I catch it and bend it just a little bit more. So apologize for that. We definitely have the gold leafing around the inner cover again. And then this one. These are, how do I want to say this? Fantastic. This is super thick cotton. I'm going to call it cotton rag, but it's thick that they've done the plates on. The copyright for this one is 1868. And again, it's the Household Book of Poetry. So then you've got all of your indexes, all the poetry, right? So then I'm going to come back. Look at this. You guys hear the pages? It is so soft. This thing is in such good shape internally. I really wonder if it was ever even read. And then here's one of the plates. I love this tissue stuff. It's my favorite thing in the world. And then here's another plate.
Wow.
Look at all the negative space around it. So the plates are pretty easy to find because they're so thick. There's one. Because I'm supporting the cover on that other book, it's going to be kind of hard to turn it around. Look at that one, the cherubs.
Yeah.
Then here's a scenery one.
Brenda says the margins are huge.
Aren't they? Yeah. This is just pretty fabulous. Can you imagine reusing, like, take all of this, like, got this book, reuse all the parts and pieces, and then remake like an art book or a glue book in the covers? I just think it would be fabulous. I thought I felt another one there. There's this one. These are steel engraved plates, by the way, just so you know. The detail is fantastic. I know they're sideways. They're kind of hard to see. I'm sorry. Should probably let go of that tissue. There we go. And see, they did press flowers in it, though. Just little flower bits here and there.
So it's going to be an offer up or flat price.
I can do this one either way. They just have to weigh in and tell me what they want to do. We can do it either way. If they want to do it as an offer up, I'll just start it where I was going to flat price it. There's another one. This is Fireworks. I think this is my favorite plate in the whole thing. Look at that one.
Oh, wow.
So pretty. And just so you know, there is significant damage along the spine, which, I mean, for those of us that rebuild them or repurpose them, it's not a deal breaker, but I just, want somebody to think it's coming perfect. Malin blames Disney. Yeah, I don't blame you. I agree. Oh, and by the way, there's a ton of poetry in here.
What?
I said, oh, yeah, and by the way, it just occurred to me, I forgot to oh, yeah, there's poetry. You know, the household book of poetry has some poems in it. You got an old leather-bound dictionary from my dad. The leather is bad on the edges. I have to figure out how to repair. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I like to embrace the imperfection and enhance them even more. But that's the kind of books I like. You know what I mean? I like that I want to know what the story is. I want to know, how did you get to be this beat up? Why do you have all this shelfware? Is it shelfware? Were you in a stack of books and you were so heavy nobody just bothered, so you were just always had stuff shuffled on you, around you? I want to know those things. I feel like they live their life. I don't want to alter it necessarily. So, Maggie, we will do this as an offer up since I only see one answer.
Okay.
And we'll start it at, let's start it at 25. That gives them plenty of room to play. And welcome to the new people. If you haven't sent me an email, it would be awesome if you could. I just need your YouTube name, your real name, and your shipping info. And just know I do invoicing through the Square. You don't have to sign up, create an account, any such a thing. Thanks, Beth. And I do invoicing tomorrow. Oh, yeah, she did a lot of stuff too. Yep. You'd be surprised if you go on, if you search, what do I want to say? Book repair on the YouTube. There's a lot of bookbinders actually on YouTube. A lot of the journal makers have learned a lot from them. They're very, very informative. One of them is how I found, I'll show you guys a couple bookbinding books I found. Trying to remember which YouTuber it was. These two are really, really informative, helpful. They've got some really nice illustrations in them, but both of these are fantastic. And then this one here, this one's really good too. She does a really, really good job.
That's going to Sue Chesley for $36.
Nice. Thank you, ma'am. Sue Chesley. 36. Perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies. Yeah. Yeah. Nick led the charge for a long time, didn't she? Okay. So there's those. All right. So, any interest in ledgers? Thank you very much. Yeah, and just okay, so I always worry that this comes across wrong. But just be careful how you spell it. If you want to copy and paste it, the link is in the description bar. Hey, Tamar.
Hi, Tamar.
Okay, these I can flat price. I got a really good deal on these, so I get to pass it along to you guys.
A and
don't
B?
have all. What, Megs?
A or B?
Yes. I think so.
Okay.
I don't remember. I don't have my stickies on them with the dates, so let me check. I want to make sure they're from roughly the same era. Yes, these two both are like from 1900 to 1920, so that will work. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So I absolutely love this cover, you guys. I think this is fantastic.
Yeah, I like that too.
I don't think I've seen one like this before. So,
with the swirlies?
Yeah, with the it's almost girly, right? With the flourishes and the like little florals.
That's really pretty.
So this one, the cover board is 7 1/4 by 12 and is we're going to call this one 1 inch thick. This one, and will be our B, is 7 1/2 by, I'm going to say 12 3/4 tall and 3/4 of an inch thick. So we'll look at A first. Here's the cover. There's your spine.
That's so pretty.
Isn't it pretty? There's the back. And then I'm leaving all the stuff. You guys know you always get all the little tip in, add in, little ephemera bits, all the things. Then you've got your alphabet index. The writing in this one, I think this is mostly pencil. There is some ink pen, but mostly pencil. But definitely not dip pen. It's I'm going to say ink pen and pencil in this one. And this is all farming. Farming / household. Because like they cut wood, but it's all of their accounting for the farm monthly. And there's
that's a problem to have.
Oh goodness. And these are you know how a lot of the ledger paper is really thick. These are a lighter, more I don't know, they're softer in your hand. I think they're going to take, I think you'll be okay folding them if you need to fold them into, like, if you wanted to do like TNs or something. But sewn signature, super easy to pull out. But you can tell these were used. They just feel soft. You know how like worn paper just has that feel? That's what this feels like. So this one is going to be our A. And then B, this is also a farm. I'm trying to look at the handwriting to see if it's the same. This is different handwriting. I was trying to decide if it was from the same farm because there wasn't really a way to determine that. There is just that little bit of blank pages right there, but otherwise you've got writing pretty much all the way through this one, and quite a bit, really. Little gap right there in the very front. I think it's because they were logging out the years, kind of like making an index where there wasn't an index. So I think they skipped those few pages to give themselves room. But again, it's the farm / household expenses for a farming family. And this one starts in 1918, and this one I think started 1908. Yeah, 1908 on this one. And this one, the paper just has a different feel. It doesn't have that like that suit. It's soft, but in a totally different kind of way soft. This has a little bit of that slick, that more finish. That's why this one feels so soft. But there's both of those. Let me label these. I'm going to do these for, I'm going to do them for 40 each, Mags.
Okay.
A. B. Oops. Is Lorna causing trouble again?
No, she's not causing trouble.
Running amok, are we? That Lorna, you guys, I'm telling you, you got to watch out for. No, I'm just kidding. She's pretty fabulous.
All right, those are sold. Suzanne R. will get A.
SUZANNER. Thank you, ma'am.
And Diane D. will get B.
Diane D. Hey, Gigi.
Hi, Gigi.
Okay. This one, I don't know what to do. Hold on a second. This one starts. This one starts in 1899.
Whoa.
Yeah, this one's pretty cool. And goes to 1902. And again, it's these are all farm like here there was a debate. Like he wrote in E. Wolf and wife insisted K.J. Smith. I'm just like, okay. So, but this doesn't look like male handwriting, but I'm just not sure. This one is really cute. This one I did flip through a little bit. They hauled hay. They talk about cattle. They hauled fodder. There's hunting and building a hunting stand. Every little thing that they spent a penny on is documented between the household and the farm. Like here they papered their kitchen. It's just super cool the way they went through this. Every single little thing is documented. There's actually quite a bit of this that is 1899. Like we're halfway through the book and there's still 1899 takes up most of the pages actually. Cool. So let me measure this one for you and then I'll show you the front and the back. I wish I could determine if they were all from the same farm. I think that would be pretty awesome. So that one is 7.5 wide by 12 3/4 tall and a 1/2 inch thick. I'm going to do this one at 40 also, please, Mags. I'm going to do it solo.
Okay.
Do we need to scold somebody for messaging you, Mags?
Lorna.
Lorna.
I'm going to throw her under the bus.
Behave yourself.
Okay, that's sold. That's going to Tamar.
Awesome. Thank you, ma'am.
Hey, Carol.
Hey, Carol.
What are you trying to say in the chat, Lorna? MJ //
Okay. So we're going to do an AB this time. This one is 7 inches wide, 12 inches tall. 7¼ inches wide, 12 inches tall. And front. I kind of really like this one. I think it's different.
Yeah, you wouldn't really know that was a ledger.
A ledger. Yeah. This is a really cool charcoal kind of color, and then somebody filled in the ledger with an ink pen.
Huh.
And I'm hoping that'll pick up the color now. It's not blue. It's definitely gray tones. It's just
so the one
cool.
before that said SE ledger, and I was going to ask what the SE meant, but I didn't want to sound stupid. Now that tells me.
Oh my gosh. Has nobody ever told you there's no it's a stupid question? This one is mostly empty, or predominantly empty. It starts in 1917, and again, it's the farm expense ledger. And it's almost, I don't see any ink. I think it's all pencil. This one's all done in pencil, which is super cool. And again, they were leaving themselves room in the front to do their own indexing. So if you've been looking for one with blank pages with a little bit of writing, this is going to be all you. So there's that one. I think this one is later. This one. Yes, this is from, let's see, where do we start? And all the little tidbitty things. I love that. This one starts in the early 30s. 32 is that one. And there's blank pages, but there's it's weird. There's a little bit of writing there, and then these little notes tucked in, and then you'll have some more blanks. It's almost like they were trying to section it out. And you'll have some writing. So it's just pretty cool how this one is too. This one's mostly ink pen. So there's those. These two mags, I'm going to AB these.
Okay.
These are going to be $25 each.
Okay.
A and B.
You want to stop typing. You're not making sense.
Oh my gosh. Somebody take Lorna's keyboard. Holy moly. It's my job to be an enabler, Lorna. This is my job.
Okay, those are sold.
Nice. Very nice.
Okay. Gigi gets A.
Got her?
And Maylin gets B.
Perfect. Thank you, ladies. Okay. You girls in your ledgers, you never ever disappoint.
I know.
I love it. I can always keep going for more.
Oh, is that a soft cover?
It is totally soft cover. Isn't that the
cool.
coolest?
Yeah.
So you guys, Lorna's kit. Lorna, oh wait, she doesn't have a link. Louise or Michelle, can you grab Lorna's, the link to the cover? Lorna, type in the name. Here, I'll get it in a second. Type in the name of your digital kit that has the covers that I used to have the fabrics printed. What kit is that? I never remember. It's probably a watcher. It should be like journal covers. But it would be really cool to print it on what am I trying to say? Not chipboard. There's in between chipboard and craft paper. What is that? That's what this weight is. I think it would be really cool. Or or a file folder even to print those covers on. Her covers
Ledger digital kit.
Yep. Told you. Yep. Way to overcomplicate it, Patty. But she makes, I think that's one of the things I love about her digitals is it's not hard to figure out what from the title, you know what you're getting. I guess is the best way to say that. Oh my
Last
God.
Tuesday night, I was using an image and I couldn't remember where it was from. And she says, "That's one of mine, you nut." Oh,
Oh my gosh. So yeah, this one is from 1934. And the farm, I don't quite understand. I don't think this one is a farm one. There's like Christmas orders in here and shipments and time and weight. I'm not sure what the heck this one is all about, but it's very detailed. Here we had sales of young birds. Oh my gosh, was this a chicken hatchery farm thing? That would be incredibly. Turkey eggs.
turkey eggs.
Yep.
I wonder what they taste like.
Oh my gosh, they're good.
Yeah,
Have you ever had? Oh
they
yeah.
they must taste different though, right, than the chicken ones?
Yeah, I mean, an egg tastes like an egg, but they
Right.
do all have nuances. Like goose eggs and duck eggs. Oh my gosh, they're so good to bake with. Oh, if you had access to them all the time, you would never use chicken eggs to bake with again. For my 2 cents, anyway. I feel like this is like turkeys and eggs and maybe chicken situation. This is pretty cool. I like this. Yep, 1930s. Sales of young birds. Very nice. All right, cool. All right, Patty, quit looking at it before you decide not to share it.
Right.
So this one I'm going to do also for 25.
Okay.
Just because I like it, I almost went more, but I have my hoarded ledgers I can share. And yes, I freely
Debbie Ham had
admit
lost her internet.
Who did?
Debbie Ham, but she must have got it back. She must have it back.
Or she went to her phone. I
Michelle,
know. I
you can't be on live. You're saying me A. You can't be on live. And if she isn't, she's not going to hear me for a while anyway. I don't know why I said that. Okay, that's going to Diane D.
Nice. Thank you, ma'am. All righty. So some of you will remember these. These were those crazy Oddfellow ledgers when I got like, oh my gosh, over 100 of them at one time. Woof. This one is from the 50s. It's the largest and thickest. This is the cash book, and it's dated on the outside, 1928 to 1936. And I kind of went back and looked at the pricing on these, so I'm going to flat price all 3 of these mags the same price.
Are you going to ABC or one at a time?
Yep.
Okay.
And they're going to be 35 each. And then I will measure them out for you here. This one is from the Eastern Star, which was the women's auxiliary. Did you guys just see that fly? He just buzzed right through there. He and I are going to war as soon as this sale is over. He just flew up here like 5 minutes before we went live. I'm like, ugh! Hate flies.
I put in the link to that DigiKit.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Beth.
And real quick, I'm going to go ahead and say my goodbyes. I forgot they closed the bridge and I have to go the long way to work. And I need I don't want to walk. So,
thank you very much.
All right, ladies, have a good night. And I will see y'all Thursday.
You too. Be careful.
So let's start over. A is 8 inches wide by 14 inches tall and right at an inch thick. B is just over 8 inches wide, 14 inches tall, and we're going to say a half an inch thick. C is 8 inches wide, 11 inches tall, and right at 3/4 of an inch thick. Okay. A, B, C. A. And then that will be the ledgers that I brought out for tonight.
Now I see Oddfellows Lodge doors everywhere I go.
I know. Well, but see, if it doesn't register, I think, because you're not familiar with what it even is. You know what I mean?
Before you, I had never even heard of them. And now it's like, I've seen them in like 4 different towns now.
Yep.
There's one right here in our town.
Yep. The one in Monticello, the building is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
And I know it's the one here isn't. I don't think it's active.
Ours isn't. Well, not that I'm aware of. I shouldn't say that quite so confidently. Not that I'm aware of.
Sue Chesley would like A.
You got it, ma'am. Thank you. I should probably.
And Lori H would like C.
Hey, Lori. Got her? Oh, C.
Yeah.
Don't got her?
I was looking at.
Now I got her.
And Debbie Ham would like B.
You got it. I'm going to make a new B tag.
Are sold.
Thank you very much, ladies. There we go. There we go. You guys are awesome. Awesome. Okay, so, that Bible. Are the girls here that still wanted to see the Bible?
I'm not sure.
If they are, we can do the Bible, and then we can wrap up.
Diana is asking, how far is Indiana from Ohio?
Is it the Masons, Brenda? I never remember which way. I'm not going to argue.
Mason and Easton Star go together, Brenda says, and Rebecca and the Oddfellows go together, right?
The what, Mags?
The Rebecca and the Oddfellows?
Yes, I think you're right. Yep, I think you're absolutely right. Jody got it too. Yeah, I always mix them up. Who goes with who? Always. Shauna, we'll do more rag books. I might come on in the group and do some later this week, or I might look at some Thursday night. I have a lot of them with the rag, with the cotton, the rag paper. So we can keep visiting. Would you guys want me to just do a couple every sale? Would you guys like that? Instead of trying to, because I know not everybody's into them, and not everybody, I know they're more expensive than some of the other books. So we could, I try really hard to not have you know what I mean? Like get all the price points so everybody can play.
Oh, Diana's going to be in Ohio next week. That's why she was asking.
About?
How far it was from Ohio to Indiana.
Oh, okay. It depends on where you're at in Ohio. Not trying to be evasive there.
And where you are in Indiana, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that could be a lot of fun. What are you doing in Ohio next weekend? Oh, you need one for watercoloring. Gotcha. Let me see. Message me a price point. Let me see if I can find, even if I can't find a whole book, maybe I could do like a page pack or something. Message me a price point and we'll see if we can get something figured out. Otherwise, I'll bring a couple Thursday night. Jean is going to be selling as long as she's up to it. And then maybe I'll bring a couple Thursday night too.
She's going to Austin town to see her son.
Oh, nice. I'll have to Google that and see where it's at. Let me write it down. Then we could chat. Austin town, Ohio. All right. We'll see if we can do something.
Linda
right,
said, I would love a page pack. So maybe you could think of that. Remember that for Thursday night.
Yep. Yeah, the page packs for the rag papers and all the different fibrous papers, those always do really well. And I think, trying to think what I have in there on the shelf, I might be able to put a smaller one together for you guys. So maybe.
Sue loves your nails.
Oh, thanks. All right, ladies, back to the Bible. Oh my gosh, I almost squirreled. Like, seriously, almost went in there and started grabbing paper. Holy moly. Louise is awesome. She's already been to the Google. It's a 5-hour drive, Diana.
She said her son does a lot of business in Indiana.
Oh, nice.
That's why she was asking.
All right, cool. Very cool. All right, Shauna, you message me. We'll see what we can get figured out. Or at least you can point me in a direction and I can pull some for you. So, back to the Bible. Breathe, ding dong. 7.5 inches wide by 11.25 inches tall. And this tiny little book comes in at 3.5 inches thick.
And it's heavy, right?
Oh my gosh. It's not as heavy as some that we've had, but yes, it has some weight to it. There's
it looks heavy.
And then there's the back. And just so you know, both covers are easily removed. Easily removed. So I think we said 1863. I don't believe this one is illustrated. It's just really lovely. If you just like old Bibles, if you just like to read them, there's lots of different uses. What in the world? Oh, that's the spine. That's the rib out of the headband. I was like, what? It looked like a feather. The vein out of a feather. I was like, what is that? Yeah, that's the headband off the spine there. So yeah, no illustrations, just really, really lovely, actually. Pretty fantastic. And if you're into reusing it, the cover is pretty awesome too. So, yeah. Mags, I'm going to flat price this one at yes. I'm going to do this one for $35.
Seriously?
Yep.
Wow. Diane, I'm in Massachusetts. I'm not anywhere near Patty.
I don't usually find them for the price I found this one, so why not? I got a deal, they get a deal. That's usually how we roll.
Okay, so just need to wait to see who it was sold to. Oh, there it is. Sue Chesley.
Nice. Thank you,
You were
ma'am.
right under Sue.
Okay. So let me put a rubber band on this one and keep this beauty together. They're hard to pick up when both covers are loose. I think we could probably wrap up for tonight, you guys. We've already gone, a half hour longer than normal.
Mm-hmm.
My table is full. Let's see here. Yeah. And Beth and Michelle will both be here Thursday.
Nice.
Jean is going to sell. Up to it. So Thursday has the potential to be a lot of fun, to say the least, to say the very least.
Tomorrow night, Lori and I are going to be on my channel.
On your channel tomorrow night, right?
Interested? Yep, mine.
What time?
Oh, 8:00 Eastern.
Very cool. Is anybody here not subscribed? Am I bagging it up? What? It was a fun night, wasn't it, Juanette?
Yeah, it was.
We've hit this like
fun.
super relaxed chill, though. Do you know what I mean? I'm really enjoying myself this summer. I really am. I think I'm the one that finally took a chill pill. So let's see here. What was I going to say? Is everybody subscribed to Maggie? Does anybody? Her link is down in my channel. Or Mags, do you have it quick? Can you pop your link in for them?
I probably can. Let's see.
Okay. Hang tight. I see you, Cheryl. Jean may have some, actually. I'll make sure. I have some.
Oh, thanks, Louise. Louise put it in.
Perfect. You're awesome, Louise. Told you I'm surrounded by the best ladies ever.
She's really quick getting the links.
Yes, she is. Thanks, Jody. Okay, old photos we're looking for. Schmutz. You girls. Thank you, Cheryl. You girls make it all fun. This is not a one-woman show, that's for sure.
Yeah,
all right.
A good time.
Yes, we do. Every once in a while, I talk less, and then Maggie and Beth and everybody gets to talk a little more. Not very often.
Continuously interrupt you.
Well, it kind of needs to happen. So, anywho, thank you very much, girls. I'm going to invoice tomorrow. If you don't see your invoice tomorrow, don't panic. I might need till Wednesday. Given that this is all media, though, it should go pretty quickly. But give myself just a little bit of wiggle room. I'm going to hop over here and play an exit video for you guys. You guys can all continue your goodbyes over there while it plays. And we will see you guys. Where am I going? There it is. All right. We will see you guys Thursday, possibly sooner. We'll see. Thanks, Mag.
You're welcome.